Well, good morning and happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Nisha here, and I am so excited to join you in the very merry month of May. I am excited to be back on, just even if it's for a moment. I wanted to go ahead and share with you all that there are a lot of exciting things coming up that are for our mental health. And May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and it is very important with the work that I do that I share about the things we have going on, some of the amazing events that are coming up. But before I do, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I am going to go ahead and just briefly give you an overview of what I do. And a lot of people know that I retired from behind the salon chair after 35 years in the industry and really the people business because I was loving what I was doing in terms of just not only beautifying people's hair and transformation, but also just the relationships. And if anybody knows, I'm all about the relationship. Well, God has me working in a space that is has a lot to do with relationships, but it's relationships through recovery. And I am now full time Heart Life Ministries through our HLM Recovery 180 program, which is a partially funded and grant funded program through the Illinois Department of Human Services and the state of Illinois and the Division of Behavioral Health and Recovery. It's so much DBHR, okay? And what that looks like is we are the recovery network hub that makes connections for people that need recovery support through spaces of mental health, substance use, unemployment, and beyond. And so it's what I do, Nisha's Network, right? And I say it's what we do, but it's what I do and what God has gifted me to do. It's just in a different capacity. So it's building relationships and building connections for spaces of recovery through our HLM Recovery 180 Tri-County ROSC. Now, Heart Life Ministries is a global ministry, right? But the spaces that I happen to serve are the counties of Will County, Kankakee County, and Grundy County. That's in the state of Illinois. So if you're not in Illinois, you probably don't know anything about those counties. But anyway, so we are the Tri-County ROSC, and that's what we call ourselves. Now, ROSC stands for Recovery Oriented Systems of Care, and that's the name of the program. There are 49 ROSCs, Recovery Oriented Systems of Care, in the state of Illinois. And what that looks like is basically that the state of Illinois really going to say deemed it necessary to find programming for so that people can be able to have support and get treatment for substance use disorder as well as mental health. They've included that as well as gambling, as well as any space of recovery, right? And we happen to incorporate unemployment and the unhoused because a lot of people are homeless. So that's a little bit about what I'm doing. I'm just making connections. And I say I, but I have a team. We have a team of people, and we look for council members and stakeholders and different sectors throughout the counties, Cook County, all the counties, to make those connections to get people the help that they need, whether it be your children, whether it be your adults, whether it be yourself. Whatever it is, we are making those connections. So that is what I do now. I love when people say, "What is it again you do?" I'm just Nisha's Network, working for Heart Life Ministries, that's making connections through recovery spaces. Okay. If I had to put it in simple layman's terms. And I'm humbled and grateful for it. Many of you all know I have my own family lived experience, probably through substance use, having some family members who have walked through that journey and walked through recovery, but also mental health. And I won't go a lot into detail in that, but I really wanted to bring up 3 John 1 and 2, where the scripture says, "I wish above all that you prosper, be in health, even as your soul prospers." And a lot of people are prospering financially, but how are we prospering mentally, physically, emotionally, internally? And if the Bible tells us that he wish above all that we prosper and be in health, that includes our mind. And because May is Mental Health Awareness Month, I just wanted you all to remember that it is crucial for our overall well-being that we make sure our minds and our thoughts are healthy, not just our physical bodies, but our mental health. And this month for May, we're going to be popping in quite often to really speak to mental health. We're going to speak to it because we know that a lot of people have closed doors, especially people in the church, to the stigma behind mental health. But I believe the barriers are being broken because I have some exciting events to share with you all. But I do believe that the barriers are being broken. And I believe through programs like our ROSC and like other organizations, the Will County Community Mental Health Board, and so many other opportunities, that people are seeing that lives need to be changed and they can be changed, but they may need some help. And so we want to lead you to roads and avenues to be able to have that happen. Okay. Taking care of your mental health saves us from bigger problems in the future. And we are big at Heart Life Ministries on youth prevention. That is something that's crucial and key and very vitally important to our lives, because if you could change the children and their future and embed in them how important their mental health is, then guess what you could do? You could change the world, because the next generation is what matters. So everybody knows you need to seek therapy, right? I always say, I mean, it's not I always say, but I've heard it said, and I'm just going to piggyback on it. Jesus and therapy, okay? That's our motto. We are a faith-based organization, and a lot of people know that. But the bottom line is that there is no other help without the Father. And I believe that with my whole heart, okay? Um, but sometimes stigma can hold us back. Stigma of saying, I don't really need that, or I'm good, and you're really not good. So many people don't seek out there because they're therapy because they're embarrassed or they're afraid, and they are worried about what people are going to think. But you do not have to walk this journey alone. So reach out to HLM Recovery. That's us. www.hlmrecovery.com. We could put that in the captions too. www.hlmrecovery.com, and you all can reach out to us at 312-982-1231. We are not the source, but we will lead you to the resource. We will lead you to the spaces and places. And you know what? There are so many organizations that even have free therapy. Okay. Trinity Services, you can call any day or night and you can get 24-hour. If you just need a mental health break, you can call them. They have spaces called the living room, and it's set up so warm and so inviting, and they have recovery specialists, care recovery specialists, and peer recovery support specialists that are there to help you walk alongside you just to catch a break. Okay. We know that our family is important. We know that our youth is important. But one of the things I wanted to bring up very quickly, and I'm moving probably really fast because I've got to get to work, and that is youth and the substance use. Many people, young people, are turning to substance use, and they're thinking that vaping is a whole thing, that is okay. The world has said vaping is better than smoking cigarettes or whatever the case may be, but these recreational drugs lead to addiction, and even worse, they lead to unhealthy outcomes in your health, including death. A lot of times people don't know that they are lacing some of these devices and some of these chemicals with fentanyl that can kill you. And it's vital to address some of these things. And so we are the organization, one of many, that is really tackling some of these topics by going into the schools, by talking to the churches and youth groups and Boys and Girls Club to let you know we want to steer the kids away from temporal fixes and temporary feel goods, right? And so it is our initiative to do that, to really push out and lean out into these organizations to let you know, hey, you can be healthy and you can make healthier choices as opposed to something that's going to cause your demise. That's why our community is so powerful. Connecting with others is so important, you all. Building relationships is so important. Asking people, how are you doing today, makes a difference. It helps your mental health. you know Get involved if you have a passion And if you have any type of lived experience where you have been down before in your mental health, or you have a space where you say, you know what, I was once a person who had addiction, but now I'm in recovery. Tell your story. Talk to your youth. Talk to your kids. Talk to your family members. Encourage one another. Together, we can lift each other up and create a healthier space and healthier world for and communities and families by opening our mouth and sharing and talking about it. And so, because May is Mental Health Awareness Month, we're going to be talking to some people. We're going to have some other people to host. I won't be the only one, but we're going to talk to some therapists. We're going to talk to some of our key advocacy leaders, mental health advocate leaders, and we're going to be talking about some of the things that HLM is doing. Which some of the funding that has been provided for us, where we have the liberty to be able to go and do what we do. And we are humble and we are grateful. But don't suffer alone, you all. Don't think that it's not you or it's not me. Um, Say, hey, it is me. If it's my child, it's me. If it's my sister, it's me. If it's my brother, it's me. Why? Because our family and our community matters. And so don't ignore. Pay attention. Ask people how they're doing. It's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay to stay not okay. And there are tools and avenues that you can take to be able to be okay. Okay. Even if you don't have insurance. Okay. So, with that being said, I'm grateful for the month of May. I am going to be sharing. I am going to put this in the graphics. Uh, I am going to put www.hearthlmrecovery.com in the graphics so you all can know. Here we are. It's right here. And we can show it. HLMrecovery.com. Go to our website if you need any type of resource, if you need any type of help. We really definitely want you all to be intentional about knowing that you can reach out to us and we will connect you immediately. Okay. It will be a warm hands off. We won't just send you a link. We will say, let's make the call. Let's make the steps that lead people to spaces of recovery. Okay. Um, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of the things that we have going on for the month, well, upcoming months, because it's upcoming months. And the first one is, I believe I want to talk about Project Light first. Now, let me tell you about Project Light. Project Light was created by two college interns who happen to be my nieces. Um, that where it's called, it stands for Living in Grace, Hope, and Transformation. That your mental health matters. And this program is event focused. Our program is to provide awareness and education and emotional wellness, to take into the schools, to take into the youth programs, youth churches, and all the spaces so that you can know that, hey, you can offer them some wisdom, some advice, some coping tools, some support, some judgment-free conversations, and it has been absolutely amazing. And the best gift of it is the fact that we have college interns presenting it to the students from junior high all the way to high school. And we also have a parents edition. So we want you all to know that it's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay to stay not okay. And I'm so excited that we're going to be presenting this even through some of the youth summer programs and different things like that. So if you want us to come to you, if you want Project Light to come to you, reach out to us, 312-982-1231. We will bring Project Light to your church, to your school, to your youth program, to your whatever you have, your youth symposium. We will bring Project Light to you because this is where we are getting feedback. We provide them with information from partnerships like NAMI, from 988, and all the things, just to be able to say, hey, our kids matter. Their youth, their mental health matters. Okay. The next thing that I want to announce, which I'm excited when the church gets excited. Okay. And I say excited because they say, the church matters. And so my personal church, Disciples Church, is hosting Unmasked, a mental health conference. It's going to be amazing. It's called Unmasked Mental Health Conference 2026. We have keynote speakers, Lena Chapman, Kate Drayton, and Khalid Scott, all professionals that operate in this mental health space. There are CEU hours available. You don't want to miss out. Scan the QR code And if you need more information, you can go to our website and you should be able to see this information on our hlmrecovery.com website. Unmasked Mental Health Conference 2026. I'm excited to be a part of this. I am one of the lay counselors at my church, and we are very excited about the third annual mental health conference at Disciples Church. It's going to be right in Tinley Park, Illinois. And if you're not in Tinley Park, Illinois, you can drive in, fly in, come. It's a 2-day conference, May 29th through the 30th, 2026. Unmasked. Take the mask off, everybody, because guess what? Your mental health matters. And professional CEU hours are available for the clinicians, and we definitely are looking forward to seeing you there. All right. Next, we have Show Up Recovery. Yes. So do you know that Heart Life Ministries has Show Up Recovery? And this is equipping leaders to respond to addiction and emotional crisis and mental health. It's a pastors and leadership roundtable. This is where we have pastors and leaders come together for continental breakfast. And our next one is May 22nd, Friday, May 22nd. We will be at our Heart Life Ministries office. You all are welcome to join us in person or online. We want to talk to pastors. And do you know, if you are a pastor or faith-based leader, do you know that we can certify, not we, but the state of Illinois is certifying congregations in recovery. The Certified Congregational Recovery, I'm probably double talking, but it's a certification for congregational care for recovery, because churches need to be equipped with what to do when you don't know what to do with people who are walking through crisis of mental health and addiction. And so they provide Narcan training and a lot of other things. So that's May 22nd on Friday. You don't want to miss it. It's a continental breakfast from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We will have a speaker, and I am hosting it, and I look forward to seeing you all there. Thank you so much for that. And last but not least, I do want to mention that Sound Minds Mental Health Awareness and Solutions Conference is coming to Chicago. And this is I believe it's the 5th year of the Sound Minds Mental Health Awareness and Solutions Conference. And it's going to be, I think it's the 6th year actually, but it's going to be amazing. It's called Share the Load. It's a movement rooted in love, resilience, and responsibility, a call for us to learn and lift and build each other up. Because when we share the load, we make room for healing, hope, and wholeness for everyone. Share the Load 2026, the Sound Minds Mental Health Awareness and Solutions Conference. It is coming to Chicago, and we are the host city. It's been in Philadelphia. It's been in Florida. It's been in North Carolina. It's been a hybrid. Now we are in Chicago. So I want you all to register. This should be on our website as well at hlmrecovery.com. So thank you so much for that. We don't want you all to miss out on these events. That's July 9th, 2026. We'll be at the Chicago Hilton on 95th and Oak Lawn, Illinois. And we are just excited. It's the 6th annual Sound Minds Mental Health Awareness and Solutions Conference. It is virtual for those of you all who are out of town, but it is going to be in person, and we want to pack the house. My good sister friend, I will be talking about mental health coming soon. Thank you so much for that. She will be one of my guests. So listen, everybody, if you watch this today, I just want you all to be reminded that your mental health matters. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. If you think you're okay, praise the Lord. If you are not okay, don't stay not okay. Reach out to us. Let us know that you want some resources for your children, for your youth, for yourself, for your family, for your friends. If your church is in need of conversations about mental health and breaking the stigma, reach out to hlmrecovery.com. If you are walking through spaces with your youth, with your family member, with substance use, meaning they have an addiction to vaping or alcohol or marijuana or the different substance opioids, you want to be intentional about connecting with us so that we can connect you to the spaces that will lead you to recovery. This is very crucial. It's very important, and you matter, right? We cannot be blind by the fact that many things are being used for coping that are not healthy, and it's even in the body of the church. I'm just going to say that. So it's in spaces where people think, oh, that's not us. And there is something called NIMBY, And it stands for not in my backyard. Oh, that's not in my church. Mm-mm. Oh, that's not in my family. Mm-mm. How do you know? Never in a million years did I think a lot of the things that I have walked through with family members could have happened to us. And I might have even said that I took pride in some of those areas, like, oh no. But guess what? It did happen. And guess what? It does matter. And guess what? No one is exempt. So check on people. And I want to say this too, check on your caregivers, those who are always doing and caring and showing up for people. Check on them. Make sure that they're okay. Check on single moms and single dads and the widow. Check on the children. Just because you think they're the happiest little kid ever, just make sure, hey, are you doing okay? Do a mental health check in. And then guess what else? Check on yourself. Nisha, are you doing okay today? How are you feeling? Do a check up on yourself. Lately, they have incorporated inside the doctor's office, inside your appointment, a mental health check-in sheet. They ask you all the questions. Have you felt down or depressed? Do you want to harm yourself? On a scale of 1 to 10, how well are you doing? That matters. But do it for yourself. Do it for your family. Don't take it for granted. Don't just keep it moving. Don't just keep it moving. Take the time to be still and make sure you are okay. My friend Tanya Reed, I don't have my shirt on. It says, "You good?" Question mark. And a lot of people say that. They say, "How are you doing?" "Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You good?" "I'm good." But it has become a cliche when people are not good. So if you're not good, don't say you're good. Say, you know what? I've had better days. Or say, well, how can I pray for you? Or how can I get you some, have a conversation with you? Or do you need something? Ask people. Don't just take it for granted that people are okay. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we're going to be talking about it all month long because it matters. And I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to leave you guys with the maybe. Maybe this could be the start of something. We are building relationships. And so, if you have never heard of a ROSC, if you have never heard of Heart Life Ministries Recovery 180 program, please make the connection. We have a council meeting every month, every fourth Tuesday of the month, and you're able to join one of the three or all of the three. If you want to be a speaker or a presenter to talk about what you're doing within your community, if it involves recovery spaces, reach out to us. We would love to have you as a guest on our council meeting because what you do matters. We partner with churches, schools, stakeholders, politicians, law enforcement, clinicians, hospitals, treatment centers, Boys and Girls Club, all of the spaces that represent people, villages, communities, chambers of commerce. We are partnering with sectors. Why? Not to say, look at HLM, but to say, hey, have you checked and made sure your community is the healthiest community? We're here to bridge the gap and to fill the gaps. We are not providing the service, but we're leading you to services, people that do provide the services. Okay. I thank you all so much for today. If you've stuck around and watched it this long, most people don't watch past 5 seconds, and that's okay. But you can go back. But you can follow us on our Heart Life Recovery 180 Tri County Ross YouTube channel, and we'll be sharing that throughout the month and the months to come because we're going to make more of a social media presence and talk to some people about recovery, talk to some people and educate. If you all don't know, we partner with Hero and we do Narcan training every month. And a lot of people think Narcan is just about if you are overdosing on an opioid. No, a senior citizen might took so much medicine. It does not mean they have an addiction. It just means they forgot. Oh, Narcan can save their life. So there's so much I could say, but I think I've said enough today. Happy May, Mental Health Awareness Month. Let's talk about it. Let's be about it. And let's be the hands and feet of leading people to spaces of recovery. Have a wonderful day because maybe this could be the start of something. Yes.